Okay, we're gonna see now Be'ez Hashem is worked Daf Hey Amud Aleph, and I think it's gonna be Daf Hey Amud Beis also because we're already up to the middle of Daf Hey. V'shamay Omer, Ein Melichen Es HaShulam Shoybech L'Shoybech, Al Matei Mechaloin L'Chalon. You cannot carry a ladder from one um, it's a special birdhouse that from a different because it's too much tirch, but you can just push it from one window to the other. The same birdhouse has a few windows. The Sil says no, you can even take it from one birdhouse to the second. You're not allowed, generally, you're not allowed to take any birds on Yontiv unless before Yontiv you shook it and you prepared yourself that this is, you eat on Yontiv. So you can just stand in the side and say, I'll take this and this. You don't have to shake it. He went outside. And where it says he went to a certain town to visit a certain village. What's the halacha about a sulam that's meant to go up from a first floor to a second floor? They used to have a ladder and that used to take you up, just like we have steps today. They had a ladder that they carried. There's a hole and then you took the ladder and you walked up to the second floor. Sure. No problem. You can ladder doing yontiv. You gotta take that ladder and put it by the hole and then walk up. When he came to his father, tell me some story. They asked me this shayla and I said it's okay. But then he told them, no, go back and teach them, put a ton in front of them, and to teach them medva mamurim. That's how the Gemara says in Bavli. I'm not sure how to translate the words, but Akim Tana Kumei, he put a Tana in front of him. Maybe it means the father put a Tana in front of him. That's how the Gemara says here. The father from Rabbi Yehuda put a Tana and taught him this halacha. Medva Mamurim Esum Shel Shoivach, Esum Shel Aliyah Asa. No, you're not allowed to do it. You're passing wrong for these people. It's Asa. Ma'am Esum Shel Shoivach, Esum Shel Aliyah. Am Yankov Ach Esum Shel Shoivach. Im also malachtem esmoy tichushim. You have no choice. You cannot do it erev yontiv. You must go on yontiv and check out to see the good ones. So you must carry the sulam to find the good. You can't do it before yontiv. You can't prepare the birds before yontiv. Maybe tomorrow you find out they're not as good as you thought they are. You have to check them the same day. So why should you schlep this ladder today? You could have done it yesterday. Put it by the hole. I guess you can walk up the second floor. Another thing he says. As soon as he can stand and do his work. It means people see that he does not look at the tzarech yisur. When you take a slum shel aliyah, makom lamakom, you don't. It's not nicker. It's not nicker. People say latir gaga hitzarach. It needs to tickle hashbet because what do you mean? You put it by the hole and then you walk up. What do you mean in the yachol? Probably means that it's a very short time when you actually use it. So most people will see you carrying it but not using it. You're gonna stand on the sulam for a while, so that's why it's more nikkur that you're doing the tzayir dover heter. Gemara asks now Shai, how about it's a certain type of ladder that's used for a shayla, but you're right now you use it for aliyah. Do we say that that type of sulam is mutter to be metalful? The other way around, sulam shel aliyah she oil by the shayla. Same kind of question. Do you see whether you go what you're doing right now, or do you going after the type of ladder you're using? Shama says, that's our Mishnah. You have to shake the bird. It says later on, the muktzah is a place where you let the fruit to dry on your rooftop. And you want to be meichen, you want to eat it on Shabbos. You're talking about Shemitah because there's no shayla of Maasros. So you just say, that shit is Beshamai, because Reb Lezer is a Talmud from Beshamai. So you say, according to Beshamai, Dibur is enough. And here we need Dafke and Nenua. Beshamai says you have to be Menaneya. And there Beshamai, that's Reb Lezer, Beshamai, it's the same thing. He holds that the Dibur Ba'alma is enough. And for the Gemara, Choyim Hu B'Davish Yesh Be'Ruach Chaim. Ruach Chaim needs more achana. So a bird is not enough for the Dibur, you need to shake it. But there, by muktzah, it's just a shayla of figs or dried stuff that it's enough a dibur. Now we go to Basil. Basil says, Basil says you don't have to touch the birds, just say. You just say, I'm going to take this bird and that bird. It says, there in that Mishnah, when I talk about the muktzah, taking the figs on Shabbos, it says it says you have to say mikan what kan. Not like Reb Lezer says there, mikan just general I'm taking. You set to say, you have to make a sign on the, you have to mark a sign from here to here. And here they say that it's enough with Amira. So it's the opposite. Here by Balachayim they say you don't have to make any sign, and there they say you have to make a sign, you have to make a rosham. Where says they also agree that. The Gemara says, what is that? No, it wasn't just when they say that Chacham say the Chacham say by us oimid v'oimer. It's not just as simple as that. You have to knock on the shoivach. V'oimer yiskili shoivchi l'macher. So it's a ma'isa. It's a ma'isa. And there Rishima is just not such a strong ma'isa. So the Rasil also agree that you have to make some kind of chumrah by balachayim. Just to learn this mission, then we'll finish the daf. Zimun shchoyer matzah. Person prepared black birds, and then the next day he found white ones. Or the opposite. Because one of them came from Ma'alma, and it wasn't muchan. We said you have to be mezaman. You have to be going to Basil, or going to Basham, but to Basil, you have to designate these birds. You can't have a new bird coming in here. However, shloisha matzah shnayim with turn. If you prepared 3 and then you found 2, it's mutter because one of them flew away, and you prepared all the 3, so it's not a problem. If you prepared it inside the nest, because then we're scared that whatever you prepared is not here anymore. You found new birds that came flying from somewhere else that not and they're not muchan. However, if there are no other birds, the whole neighborhood, and you found them before in front of the can, because they must have come from inside the can. So if you don't know them, they might have come somewhere else. You cannot use them. Maybe they came from somewhere else. If there's nothing else besides these birds in the whole area, that there's only these birds, then it's mutter. Okay, this is the end of. I said now Daf Hey, Amud Aleph, and Amud Beis together.